the Mecca of mountain biking. This phrase has been used for decades to describe places every rider should experience at least once. And while several destinations can certainly claim the title, Moab is undeniably one of the most iconic. Its extraordinary landscapes and famous slickrock terrain make it a must-visit for lovers of the sport. In this video, I take on Moab for the first time, share helpful info for other intermediate riders who'd like to visit here, and explore the incredible geology that makes this place so special. All right, here's the inaugural ride for Moab, and I am gonna go downhill on Ramblin' and then come back uphill on Rocky Top. Woohoo! I started my ride at the Navajo Rocks West parking area, following a clockwise loop along the Ramblin', Rocky Tops, and Middle Earth trails. Alltrails.com lists this route at just 8.6 miles with 816 feet of elevation gain. But those numbers don't tell the full story. As I'll find out, this ride demands more effort than the stats suggest.
So this is the slickrock. As advertised, it grips pretty well.
The name slickrock comes from how slippery the surface is for horses with their metal shoes.
Ooh.
But mountain bike tires grip it surprisingly well.
Well, as you can see, it's raining in every direction. Let's hope I don't get dumped on. You only live once, gotta do it. Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right. So far, I'm very happy with the grip, the traction, despite the light rain.
These slick rock domes I'm riding on are made of Navajo sandstone. This geological formation dates back to the early Jurassic, around 200 million years ago, when this region was a desert of shifting sand dunes, similar to the Sahara Desert today. Over millions of years, that sand got compacted, and then dissolved minerals acted as a natural cement, binding the grains together to form solid rock.
Ooh, prickly pear. Don't want to run into one of those. Man, low pedal clearance, that's gonna be take some getting used to.
The two monoliths in the distance are Merrimack and Monitor Buttes, named after ironclad ships of the Civil War. These formations are primarily composed of Entrada sandstone, the same rock layer that forms many of the arches in Arches National Park. Like Navajo sandstone, Entrada sandstone was created from ancient desert dunes. In contrast, the Dewey Bridge member, which lies beneath the Entrada, was formed in mudflats above the tidal zone of a nearby sea. This rock is softer and erodes more quickly, as we can see by the sloping terrain. This is unlike the more erosion-resistant sandstone, which forms vertical cliffs.
One of the courtesies that they ask of you out here at Moab and in Utah is stay on the trail, marked by these paint strips. The reason why, because off trail, these are all like little micro colonies of organisms. It's like a living film, and it's very delicate. Seems like a reasonable ask to me.
Cryptobiotic soil crusts are made up of tiny, often invisible organisms like algae, cyanobacteria, and fungi. These crusts are vital to desert ecosystems. To help protect these fragile crusts, we should always stay on designated trails. If you must go off trail, stick to exposed rock or areas where water flows regularly, like dry washes.
Only seen 2 people out here so far. What's concerning about that is they were both fixing flat tires. Ooh, that slick rock is the opposite of slick. Oh boy. Nope. All right, I guess that's the end of that trail. This is the eastern Navajo Rocks parking lot. I'm gonna cross the road here and head towards the Rocky Tops Trail, which is gonna be more up than down. Lost the trail there. Ooh, slick there. Just lost my back tire. This probably doesn't look like up on the camera, but it is some serious ups. But at least the sun's coming out. Slide into that turn. Now that the sun's fully out, I can see why they recommend getting all your riding in the morning. It gets hot. Worse than that, there's really nowhere to duck for shade. Not complaining though. That is not a complaint. You got about 3 liters of water just for a 8-9 mile loop. Probably won't need all of it, but I definitely needing more than I would have guessed. And that's with the first start of the ride being in nice comfortable shade. Dries you out here. See those people right there? I'm sure that's where I'm heading. That's a lot of climb. Whew. I feel like I'm doing a wheelie. I am glad to see this. I'm sorry, I just don't like them.
How's it going?
Hey, great.
Have a good ride.
You too, thanks. There's my car. But trail's going this way. Left turn, right turn,
Oh man, that was cool. Man, my old bike could never do this.
Well, I thought I'd be cute and try to hit this berm right here. Don't do that when there's prickly pear cactus. Thank God I got the tubeless tires because I pulled a couple spikes out of there. Well, at this junction, the Rocky Tops trail comes to an end. Pretty nice that they have maps, and probably can't see it on here, but a little smiley face to tell you exactly where you are. Also, I'm feeling good that Rocky Tops was a black blue, meaning that was probably the toughest trail out here. And it was not easy. It was a lot of fun though. A lot of fun. Navajo Rocks, I think I like you.
Just 5 miles away, the Horse Thief Campground made for a perfect spot to unwind. It's first come, first served, but I had no trouble finding a site here. Reflecting on my first day riding in Moab, I was in awe. This landscape and its slick rock trails are truly out of this world. But I also underestimated Moab in 2 ways. First, I didn't fully respect how much water I'd need to stay hydrated in the midday sun. And second, an intermediate rated trail here is not like an intermediate trail elsewhere. It's tougher, more technical, and more demanding. Today's ride may have only been 8 miles with 800 feet of climb, but it felt like double that. In my next video, I'll be hitting some intermediate trails in the Gemini Bridges area of Moab. And so if you got anything out of this one, be sure to check that out.